as they start to come in, as you see them start to roll up, just grab a pole, grab some bait, and go.
Have you ever been fishing before?
Just work with them. Pretty soon you'll be working with 2 or 3 kids.
Carrie, can you introduce yourself?
Hi.
What's your name?
Carrie.
You coming to catch the big ones today?
This clinic is generally focused on kids. I've got about 60 kids, 50 to 60 coming from the Mesa High School district.
What's your name?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, my name's Joshua.
Hi,
You
Josh.
gonna catch some fish today? All right.
Those of you who were here last year know the drill on that. They're mostly down kids. There's some physical impairment kids in there as well.
Ready to catch some fish?
Yeah.
We want to catch carp or bluegill.
Also this year there's going to be approximately 30 adults.
What are you using for bait? Corn?
We have corn, and we have mealworms, and we have night crawlers, so it's up to you.
This whole event started with Tim Baumgarten's brother called to Tim and said, hey, we're looking at putting a fishing derby together with some challenged kids, and is there any way we can waive the fishing license requirement for these 5 individuals? And Tim said, well, hang on, I'll get a hold of you to a guy in Region 6, and we'll go ahead and put an event on, and that way during the fishing clinics, the licensing requirement can be waived for the clinic. So that's how it first started 5 years ago. How far out is she?
Greg called his brother Tim. Tim called Kevin. A week later, Kevin's calling me and saying, I have a fishing clinic for 100 kids. And I was like, I have 6. So I just gathered together other teachers that I knew with disabled students, and we just had a lovely, wonderful field trip up at Canyon Lake. And from that, the game and fish volunteers were bugging Kevin, when are we going again, when are we going again? And the students were all bugging me and the rest of the teachers, when are we going again? So it's become an annual event after that.
With one phone call to see if we could waive 5 fishing licenses, and now all of a sudden it's this.
And this is our 5th year. We have more people here than ever, and it's absolutely fantastic.
Probably could use a little bit more corn.
It's changed from a normal duty assignment, fish on, good job, to something that I look forward to doing every year. And I believe every one of the game rangers.
Did you see that cast? That's my best one today.
And non-commissioned department personnel will come out and help us.
Look at this fish.
I also believe that I get so many people volunteering to help that I have to beat them off with a stick.
No, he has a soft mouth, I'm telling you.
I mean, it's so popular to people.
All right, we'll bring this stuff over for you.
Just mainly because it's so rewarding for them.
We'll help you out with whatever you need, sweetie.
It's fantastic.
You got a beauty!
The kids get so excited. They're so happy. Maybe it's their first fish ever in their whole life, and it's just a great feeling to be able to be out here and share it with them.
Fight them! Fight them! You got a good one.
The kids that come to the clinic, they obviously love to come. You know, there's a lot of enjoyment that they get coming out today, go fishing, and you can't put a price on that. Conversely, the guys who come out and help,
Here he comes. Keep pulling.
they just love doing this.
Look at that. All right.
It's the funnest thing they do all year long, and you can't put a price on that either.
Yeah.
It's just a wonderful win-win situation.
Good job, buddy!
I watched a couple of the wildlife managers that have done this before, watch them with the kids, see how they talked to them and how they helped them. And then I just jumped in and started working with a couple of the kids that were out here.
Ready to throw them back? Yeah. Okay, here we go.
It was kind of touching to see how excited they got and how happy they were that we were helping them. Just a really good feeling to help them do something.
I did it wrong.
Are you going on that bit?
Yeah, a bit.
There's so many things in this life that we take for granted for ourselves, just as regular human beings, and there's a number of people that's a luxury for them, or they don't even have it in their life. For example, being able to perhaps walk or communicate properly, have full use of all their limbs and so forth.
My name's Matt.
It's good for me once a year to realize just how wonderfully not only am I blessed, but everyone in my family. So that helps put this world in better perspective.
Look at that fish. Holy jeepers, Batman. All right.
You can't put a price on the smile you get off a kid's face.
That's my first one I got.
And then helping be a part of that and make that happen.
You are a fishing machine.
And give the kid an opportunity to chance and to succeed in an activity that he may or may not have an opportunity to do because of his as physical or mental limitations, it's rewarding beyond words.
Oh, look at that!
It's an activity that they'll be able to do for the rest of their lives. There's not a lot of things that they can become involved in on a regular basis, but fishing is something that they can do forever. They're really learning how to do it. You guys are supplying them with equipment, and they just love getting out here every day on a beautiful day like this and being able to fish.
Well, I'm glad that all you and your friends are back.
I've seen repeat fishermen come back every year, and I know them. I know half a dozen of them by name, and it's a pleasure to see them every year. And it's really heartwarming to come back and to continue that rapport.
You wouldn't believe the story behind lost the fishing pole, caught the fishing pole, then lost the fishing pole again, hooked on another line, we reeled it in and still had the fish on, she caught it.
Excellent.
Some of the parents were saying today that the kids talk about it all year long coming out to the fishing clinic. So it's been kind of neat to see kids coming out year after year.
I'm still tired from last year. I had to go to bed early last night to make sure you didn't wear me out today. I was her quasi-guide last year, and she never got a bite. She came here early and was the absolute last person to stay. She stayed till mid-afternoon, never got a bite, kept the spirit. Where's the net guy at? We've been waiting 2 years for this. Came back, and when she caught that fish, that was quite a thrill for all of us that were involved in trying to help her get one. Holy moly! Look at that! She's a senior in high school. This is her last time, so this was a big deal. She was wishing she was only a junior so she could come back next year and have a chance to catch it again. So it was, I got at least as much out of it as she did. It was great. I told you we couldn't eat till we caught one.
A lot of them are very disappointed that they're graduating from school, and I tell them, hey, come back next year. Just give your address and phone number to either myself or another clinic organizer, and we'll be sure we give you a holler, and you're more than welcome to come back after you graduate, because we love to have you.
Hey guys, we got hot dogs, cookies, chips, soda pop.
I can't thank Game and Fish enough. They've made this an incredible event for us.
Okay, there's your drink.
The hardest thing I have to do is find enough vans to transport kids who are physically impaired to get here. Other than that, you guys just do a beautiful job of taking over and making this a fantastic event.
Where's the perfect one? Right there.
This is the one event that we put together for Challenge Kids Fishing Clinic that we really, really enjoy. And this is the 5th year that we've done this. And it's getting bigger and better every year. So thank you so much for coming out. Given this opportunity to go out and promote fishing with this protected class of citizens, it's a wonderful opportunity to allow them first-time experience fishing. We're going to hand out the first annual Kiss the Carp Award. This young guy kissed it not once, but twice. Darren. You get a walk.
Give him a kiss. Autumn, come on down here.
And to help further that journey, we use the corporate sponsorship to go out and purchase fishing rods and tackle boxes that each participant can then call their own and take home. It's theirs to keep.
Thanks, Randy.
I thought it was great because my kids all got ugly sticks, so boy, am I going to give it to them on Monday about their ugly sticks.
Like to give to Laura, you did great.
That's where this particular clinic differs in almost every other clinic that the Game and Fish Department promotes, is that this is a take-home equipment clinic. That's for you, buddy. Thanks for coming. All the other equipment supplied at all the other clinics that the agency usually does is on loan. They have to give it back at the end of the clinic. But because these are special kids with special needs, we go out of our way to promote fishing and provide them their own gear to take and to continue their journey on their own.
Do have another prize here for my man Israel over here. He kind of got a late start fishing today. I don't think he's caught one yet, so we're going to give him a lantern and he can fish all day long and all night long till he gets one. So
every year on the clinic we get a chance to give kids awards, and kids that we've seen just trying really hard, been out all day trying to fish.
You're welcome. You're most welcome.
And there was a little boy named Richard. He's been coming out the last few years, and this year I was able to give him a new chair to bring on out with him maybe the next time.
All these goodies come courtesy of several people. They come from courtesy of the Shakespeare Tackle Company. The food was donated by Albertsons. Also, the American Legion and the National Rifle Association funded this event. All these giveaways and the goodies and the tackle, all provided through financial donations to those services. So we couldn't do it without a whole huge cooperative effort.
Can I get a high five for that? Good job, buddy.
It's just does your heart good to see people that have never caught a fish before, never had the opportunity to go fishing, to see how excited they are when they catch that fish, and kind of recapture the moment when you caught your first fish as well.
Looky there!
Oh, it's nothing like it. Nothing like it in the world. I mean, especially with these kids, they're all special. Every single one of them. They're all neat kids. There isn't a bad kid out here. And when they catch a fish for the first time, their face lights up. They get excited. They have animation and body gesturing that you got to see to believe. It's just a wonderful, wonderful thing to behold, and to be a part of that is a privilege.
Good job.
How's that? Pretty exciting.
Yes. Every year, you students always bug me. When are we going fishing? When are we going fishing? When are we going fishing? It's not on me. It's all on Kevin. And you need to give him a huge round of applause, because if it weren't for him, we wouldn't be here.
I'm just one guy, and I couldn't do it by myself. I've got tons of talent here, and I've got about 20, 25 helpers here today, and they've come from all parts of the state. So I'd like to extend my thanks to all the guys and the game rangers, the American Legion, everybody. Great, good stuff here.
We intend to come back for years to come, hopefully.
Yeah. Hello. Trying to get more and more fishing clinics going for kids with special needs and adults with special needs, and hopefully as the years go on we'll be able to do more and more.
Alberto caught a fish!
Don't forget to take your fishing poles home and your tackle box home, but you got to promise me one thing. You can only keep it if you promise to come back next year.
Best friend.
She's your best friend? Okay.
Smile. Yeah, there you go. Baby.
You take it to school tomorrow. Oh, don't show those other little girls that, huh?
They all got their picture taken with their fish and with the game and fish person that helped them.
Thank you.
That puts the biggest smile on their face, I think.
You are so great.
Wonderful.
There'll be Polaroids on the walls for a while.
Good job.
Bye-bye, thank you.
You bet.
Very much.